How much are you cutting off?
The whole thing.
How high?
Like this.
Oh, that's high.
In today's video, we are at Sydney Drag Race. That was nuts.
What is up, guys? What is going on? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm jumping back on the big camera. I feel like I've been so lazy lately with content, and definitely worth getting back on the big camera. This gets a little bit annoying with lighting, especially when it's so bright out there. I feel like we've just been getting way too lazy with the content lately. And I mean, like, the goal that I try to set out to do when I'm making videos is I'm trying to make something that even I would want to watch. And I mean, even the content I've been making lately isn't something that I would want to watch, which is extremely boring and bad. And I guess not fair on you guys. So I think it's time to change it and step it up a bit. And I guess it's really not hard to just put in a little bit extra effort sometimes. So I think we need to change that. So I think it's fair to say that it's definitely time to step it back up a bit and not just take it more seriously, but get more creative with it all. And I think what I'm gonna do today is, like, not only do I have some small jobs to do on the wagon, but I think I'm gonna do, like, you see a lot of people these days, like, they just do like a photo dump on Instagram. I have so much random footage from like things like Tamworth and things where nothing ended up happening, but all this random footage. So I'm just gonna do like a cinematic footage dump. So I'm just gonna roll that now.
Look, I'm about my pledge, bitch. I'm decked up on blue bills, and I won't stop until the cash pit look like fall leaves in a bag fill. Tell her out of my face if she coming with that bullshit. Quick to say my piece, I'm so after school special. She brainy, but them jeans looking like paint. I gotta bless her. Niggas talk a whole lot, knowing damn well they really can't press us. I notated on leaflet, I'm really up a few levels with it. Like way out the way from them. Can't see me, you can't meddle with us. E and J in my Earl Grey hood bunched up with the cheese eggs and a dumb face, no stunner shade still turned up. Been had it poppin' in broad day, that's Avi. Flower child from the sun rays, but I run fade, got a punch drunk. My providence, they don't love us, they rather treat us like an animal. They wonder why we on Abe shit, escaping shit, I'm off the cannabis. Middle fingers in tandem, going tantrum, yelling fuck 12 with a big smile, young phantom. Hi mama on camera, coming live from the mud pit, we don't take post beat for granted. I plan to keep it stress-free, live and die young, I leave it on the canvases. Split up some with my better half, trade day like it's a holiday. My shit on dumb flame till the wheels kill, I'm on road rage. Yeah. My shit on dumb flame till the wheels fall, I'm on road rage. I've been on the run, my third eye open. Been trying to kill emotion.
Now that I feel like I've gotten that like off my chest kind of thing, because the footage is sitting there and I want to do something with it, one thing that we do have to get around to is replacing these strut top mounts. So they're getting pretty bad. So luckily Mr. Durnell was nice enough to give us he actually has spare ones from when his car was bagged and changing over the suspension and everything. So these are the bad boys that we need to swap out. So as far as I'm aware, like, there's bearings all sealed in this. When it just starts to fail and get tight, it just pushes it through. I'm pretty sure these are the same strut tops that would have been from, like, obviously from the old wagon, still in the same suspension. Like, you can see this one's not failing as much as that one, but they both need to be changed. So I'm gonna whack both of these in today so we can at least get, I don't know, make it a bit more safer, because it needs to get done. Plus, the more that sags, the tighter this fitment gets. And it can only go so far before it's actually on the tire. So I'm gonna chuck these bad boys into the wagon. And then while the wagon's up in the air, might look at pulling out the starter, or at least how hard it's going to be to pull out the starter, because I ordered a new one, so we can change it over, because it's definitely the starter is dead and tired, and yeah, so new one. That should hopefully be here this week. So another thing that sucks about the strut tops failing and the car slowly getting a tiny bit lower is you can't get the jack under there whatsoever. Like, not only is it hitting on the front bar there, but it literally can't get low enough under there to try and get under to anything I can jack from. So off comes the front bar. I wish I could make, you know, we need bags. If we had bags, then we could just hit a button and then slide the jack under. So that's definitely what we need to do in the future, but that's expensive. So off of the front bar. They're looking nice and rusty. Nice bit of water on them. Alrighty, so I'm gonna need 24 mil. It's 27. They're too big. Oh, I think I put it actually in the car. That must be it. That's her. So gotta get those two, that one. That's actually it, I think. All right, so now with everything out, so it should be completely solid mounted up there. This bolt here is as tight as it can go. That's not what you want. That's really not good. So it's a good thing we're changing this. So next Uggadugs. Cool, so it's just sitting on this at the moment. So you can definitely see, if you compare them next to each other, collapsed, not collapsed. So we'll take this bad boy off, just another Uggadugs on the top. Look at this coilover is still in really good condition, which is awesome. Believe it or not, this is one that was out of the crash. But as we've seen so far, none of them bent, so they're really good condition. And you can also see that only took 10 seconds to take out. So that's how it should be. It's how it should be doing coilovers, especially on the front. The rear is a bit of a pain, but front, they should come out in 10 seconds. Now, there shouldn't be too much spring tension on these, so I'm just gonna give this a... Yeah, that wasn't my greatest plan. Yeah, no explosion. So that. Will you just slide off? Oh, you will slide off. Oh yeah, very collapsed, very, very damaged. Actually, let's compare them up here. Oh yeah, it's all squished and like slammed on the sides too. Yeah, it's in pain. It's in pain. So it should just be as simple. These, do they have sides? May as well check now. No markings for a side. So you can just go back on like that. Back on like that. I'll crank this bad boy down and then we'll chuck it back in there. Alright, now. Should be as simple as... There it is. Now we use the Ugga Dugs to pull her all the way through. That bitch is tight. Plus, it's always good to just check it with hand as well, just so you know, because you can never completely trust what the Ugga Dugs is going to do. Alright, so now that this one's in, it shouldn't move whatsoever because I didn't want to punch a hole through the bonnet. What are you doing?
I need to do something about this.
What's wrong with my red steel?
No. Yeah, no, this is not on. We're getting rid of it. Look how long it is.
Yeah, I know. I see it in some videos, and I'm like, yeah, that looks really gross. But then, like, I don't know what to do with my hair because normally if I cut it shorter, it like stands up at the back. But this is just like gross. But I don't know what to do with it. So
Say goodbye.
you want to cut it?
It's going today.
Okay, let's cut it.
Okay.
So do you just, or do you actually do it at like flat?
I don't know, I don't cut these very often.
Maybe yeah, try and do it at like. I feel like I'm combing my mullet. Feels majestic. Are you in frame? Yeah.
It does look like a mullet. Okay, are you ready? Say goodbye.
Oh. I don't feel like this is going to turn out well.
It's fine.
How much are you cutting off?
The whole thing.
How high?
Like this.
Oh, that's high.
It's not that high. Oh, there's still a little bit.
Yeah, I can feel it.
There you go. Oh, you.
Oh, that's thick. Oh my god, you cut off a lot. Oop.
It's fine.
I'll be auctioning this off on eBay, and all funds will go towards the charity of clickbait. Oh wow, that is nasty though. How am I gonna put it there?
It's really on an angle.
Oh, what did you do?
Oh
Oh, I can feel how low it is here.
no. Let me fix it.
It might look good if you just like.
Oh no.
Oh, what did you do?
It's not that bad.
Oh, okay, good. It actually feels so good not running my fingers all the way down.
It's not that bad. It's
What do you mean that bad? How bad is it?
Wait, I'll get a video of it to show. It's not. There's just some uneven bits.
Is it fixable?
Yes.
Show me the video.
Oh, there's so much hair on you.
Yeah, I can feel it on my brand new shirt.
Update, it's not that bad. And it looks really nice.
It feels so much less seedy that it's just shorter. So, I guess I'll just put that back on and... Oh, it doesn't come out the back anymore.
Oh, you're so handsome.
Thanks! Can you at least brush it off? Like, I can feel hair everywhere.
Okay. Wait, why don't we just use that?
The other block?
Yeah.
It's literally so cold, it's like stinging on my skin, like the air.
Okay, well.
Okay, that feels better. It's not as itchy now. Alright, I'm gonna get back to doing some car work now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one now. I'll just set the camera up like on the blower somewhere as like a time lapse, and it should only take me a couple minutes to do this. Okay, so now that they're both in, when I put the car down, I did notice that
it still sticks up a tiny bit. I don't know if that's supposed to be like 100% flat or not. Like it still moves a tiny bit, but we'll test it now. Do you want to just turn the power on at the back of the car and then turn the power steering on? Sounds like a rocket ship taking off. Alright, so now like steer back and forth. That's strange. Why did they move so much still? I don't know if that's normal or not. Either way, they're as tight as they can go. So yeah, you go like lock. Yeah, like still moves heaps. So what else is failing in there? Because I'm pretty sure that's supposed to sit flat. Yeah, something's wrong there. What is it though? Back to the drawing board. Might have to pull them out and look at everything again in the coilover. I don't know what the hell that could be though. Alright, you can turn it off. Alright, so just hit the starter, like start. And then off. Try it again. Yeah, off. Of course, I just hit it like 3 times before I started filming and you just hear tick. So what I'm gonna do is, since I got Indy out here to actually try it and hit the starter, come back here, even though it's just a little shitty multimeter, it should be able to tell me what the battery's doing. All right, so hit the starter. All right, off. I mean, the battery's still sitting at 12 volts. Could it even be a ground issue? Because it is only grounding there. Because it could be the battery. It could be that it's just not fucking strong enough. I'll do some research into that before I go and change the starter. I'm pretty sure it's a starter, but you never know. It could be this battery. It is a big boy battery. Even though it's small, it's an AGM battery, so it should be more than enough to kick it in the guts. And I don't know how we would have damaged it if it's a brand new battery, but I'll do some research into it first. Because I remember we literally got to the point where we were like smoking the starter motor when we're at Tamworth. So maybe it won't hurt to change it either way. Plus I've already ordered one, so we may as well do it. But I really don't want to get under there and start pulling it out, so it can stay there. But then with these, it really, like, I'm stumped. Surely that's not how they're supposed to act. But then I guess, like I was saying, normally your bonnet's on anyways, so you'd never see that. Unless I'm gonna have to like, probably even, Brendan's car's not running at the moment. Maybe Jess's car, she's got a VE. And I'll pop the bonnet, start the car, and then just like, obviously wheel one way, wheel the other, and then see what it does to the top hats of these. Because I don't know, just like, I mean, it's understandable how it should be able to and can rock, but at the same time, I don't feel like it's supposed to, which is weird. It'd be rude not to. How do you not walk up to it and just... I'll whack the battery back on charge anyways, and I'll try and do some more testing on it if possible. While I'm here, I've just had the idea that... Damn it, wrong size. I might just crack this open and have a look underneath. Now, I'm not actually going to take the breather line off here, so I'm not going to be able to get it far, take it far, I mean, but they're really long threads. Everything looks awesome in there. Take a little peeksy peek. I'll do the other side while I'm here too, because it is normally known that the side you pour the oil in on is normally cleaner. I don't know why, but I remember it was the same on the old wagon. I had to line these up. Very nice and clean in there too. Everything's great in there. That's super satisfying to look in there. And
mean, I don't really know what I'm looking at, but it all looks great. Nothing looks broken, nothing looks dirty. Nice. The two screws, the two bolts that I put there and there, I keep bloody losing them. So now that everything's back together and all well and good, I guess that's how you put it, probably where I will wrap it up today. I'm glad that I still got even just those done, but I really didn't want to start getting that starter. I really want to avoid it. I'm going to do some research on the battery. I'm going to do some research just on everything, but I'm pretty sure the starter's cooked. It's just not going to be a fun job to do. Now, one thing I'm going to do tonight once it gets dark is I'm going to throw up these photos just here with Pete Thompson's like literally skidlux. And at a meet, I think it was a Minifab shop. So Minifab is made to Pete, and they're all about like mini trucks and stuff like that as well. When you introduce mini trucks, you then get to the legend known as Shane Pike, who is one of the, like another media legend in the scene type thing. And he floats around mini trucks and all of that type of scene. And he did some awesome light painting shots. If I didn't put them there, I'm putting them here now. If not, I'll put them here again so you can have them twice. And I'm going to try and do that in the garage here now that it's clean and I've got plenty of space so I can get creative, because talking with Ben and Tim last night, my creative juices are getting flowing again, so I want to produce and provide the best content that I possibly can. So I don't know how long this video was, but I enjoy filming all that little shit, all the little stuff. Like, I don't know, it's fun doing it like that. So if you do enjoy it that way and you do want to see more content done that kind of way, I'm more than happy to freaking do it, so let us know down below. But that's where I'm going to wrap up today's video, I think. So I'll catch you guys in the next one, which will be Thursday. We'll probably have the starter motor by then, so we'll probably like really start chopping into that, because I'd rather get that done sooner rather than later. And I mean, a new starter is good regardless, because like I said, this one's tired and it's been around for a long time. So even if it's not the starter, it's not going to hurt to put a new one in. Then if we need another battery, a bigger battery, or to replace a battery, that's also really easy. But again, just comes down to this stuff. But that's where I'm going to wrap it up in today's video. I'm massively keen on the lead up to Brashnats. I'm going to really start hyping you guys up for that, so you're on the hype train with us. But that's where I'm going to wrap it up today. I'll catch you guys in the next one, which will be Thursday, 6 PM. Be there or be square. Alrighty guys, peace.